All right, welcome everybody out there. This is Captain Kirk, aka Captain Kurt, aka Kurt Roskoff, from out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, captain for the co-host team of HMP Wisconsin, Minnesota. And the HMP Wisconsin, Minnesota meetings are Tuesdays at 1 o'clock Central right here on this Zoom link. I'm just using these Zoom meetings to do a little bit of sharing out what we're going to have available going into next year. So the next meeting for HMP Wisconsin, Minnesota is on Tuesday, January 4th. So Tuesday, January 4th at 1 o'clock Central is the reconvening of HMP Wisconsin, Minnesota. And we are pleased to have a stellar co-host team of my wife, Sue Roskoff, our executive assistant, Emily Gomer. And then we have John Bedard, and we have Carol Lamb and Patricia Bjork, fabulous Fab Five co-host team of HMP Wisconsin, Minnesota. We are looking for more co-hosts for HMP Minnesota side of things because we have combined with Minnesota temporarily to collectively get the numbers up in attendance. And once we find 100 registrations a month, we are going to be inquiring with headquarters if they agree it's time to break off and rejuvenate HMP Minnesota being an autonomous meeting. So, and we are looking forward to the latter part of March, around March 20th, if not March 20th, for the International Day of Happiness. So I say that to say that I'm hoping we have a few months of good growth with the Happy Neighbor Project. Now, March 20th falls on a Sunday, so it might be March 18th and 19th. We'll have to wait until headquarters releases the actual official plans of International Day of Happiness. But I do believe that Sunday, March 20th would be the official International Day of Happiness. So we'll see what all culminates in the few months ahead. And so for those of you that aren't familiar, we are appreciating people from around the world joining into this free happy business networking format on Zoom. We do also have Clubhouse that will be starting up again in January for Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays on Clubhouse. The club is Happy Neighborhood HMP. And so that the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays are available with a room of free, well, it's Happy Business Networking. It is free, but it's Happy Business Networking, build relationships on Clubhouse. So we pose that everybody who joins us with the Happy Neighborhood Project will make some of the very best connections and friends right here at the Happy Neighborhood Project. As humans, we love relationships, and that's what Happy Neighborhood Project, HMP, is all about. So hmpabc.com/about, ABOUT, is a link where you can find more information on the Happy Neighborhood Project, along with a TED Talk of our Chief Happiness Officer, Edwin Edeberry, is on there giving his TED Talk YouTube video, Happiness as a Default Position. Since the start of the pandemic, together we have grown HMP from being one city to now over 65 events and in 7 countries. There's no way we could do that without everybody that has connected to and given support on social media and every little thing that people around the world have been doing to boost our community. So we remind everybody with the events that are coming up, the worldwide main event on Fridays at 1 o'clock Central, 11 out of Pacific time, 11 a.m. there. Every Friday from here until further notice. We have no information of missing any of these Friday worldwide main events. They're going to keep that schedule going. And then when we start up again on January 4th with H&P Wisconsin, Minnesota, that 1 o'clock Central meeting on that Tuesday, we present them as your events. So basically they're yours for the taking. And you can go to hmpabc.com and you can go to the events tab, and you can go to the networking, and in the networking list, you can find them. Now, the other way to find our events and participate is through the Happy Co-op, and that's available for free. So you can get a networking tool all for free to help you get the most out of time taken with the Happy Neighborhood Project and the Happy Co-op. And you can go to the happycoop.com. So we are joined here by Emily Gomer. I'm not sure if she's going to be coming on while we are live streaming on YouTube through our Ability Fest USA account. But Emily, you are welcome to make any comments, remarks if you want. If you want to treat this as a little bit of a breakout room, you can talk about prosperity pathways and onward and upward. On my side, I share that I'm an ambassador with the Disability Channel, showcasing abilities. And Emily, I invite you to go to the upper left where there's that red banner showing the white letters of live, and then it has the black background for the drop-down menu on YouTube. And then with that drop down, it allows me as host to stop live stream. You can view the stream on YouTube, Emily, and then you can copy the streaming link and share it out to your audience. And that's something that guests can do as well when they join our meetings. So again, since the start of the pandemic, together we have grown H&P from being one city, which is Sacramento, to now over 65 events in 7 countries. No way we could have done this without everybody out there, including all of you watching and supporting on YouTube. And remember, this is your event. We are here just to help and facilitate it. So how our events work. In all of our events, we always introduce the event like I am now, and then we talk about how we're going to have in these sessions 2 breakout room sessions. So depending on attendance determines how many breakout rooms we're going to have. So the hour is designed to have 2 of these sessions for breakout room time, 20 minutes each. And our hope is that we have enough attendance to have 3 to 5 people in each room. Otherwise, with low attendance, it could be 3. And the first thing somebody does when they enter the breakout room is the group selects a timekeeper. So we always need someone who will immediately step up and not only keep time, but also lead the group and help facilitate. In these breakout rooms through our free Happy Business Networking on Zoom, each person gets 2 minutes to introduce themselves, and that's in each breakout room. So with 2 sessions, the total hour visit is 4 minutes cumulative set aside for each guest. We always have guests answer the theme of the month. And so it might be something along the lines of, how are you going to start out strong for 2022? And then we repeat that theme of the month so people can really start getting their answers together when we are ready to have them go in a breakout room. And then we invite them, after they answer that in their 2 minutes, to take the remaining time left in the 2 minutes to tell the group what they do and how the group can support them. Some examples could be subscribing to a podcast, or following a social media page, or even sharing an upcoming event that is worth sharing for the others in the breakout room. After everyone introduces themselves in these breakout rooms, everybody can then work to support each other and collaborate. With breakout rooms at the Happy Neighborhood Project, we have a rule and we always share this during our time. And we say, just to be clear, recruiting and income opportunities are not allowed in the breakout rooms. So our design is that while at our events, to not worry about recruiting, but then what you do is you schedule a one-to-one follow-up. And then there, when you're away from the Happy Neighborhood Project conducted events, that's where you can do what you typically would do to see if the person is interested in any income opportunities or recruiting. So in our events at the Happy Neighborhood Project, we ask folks to please focus on products and services. And then with our events, we commit to our guests that if they're in a room with someone sharing income opportunities, to let us know, because we want to help people to, gather what our culture is and what our etiquette is for our free happy business networking as designed, as we've been running. We're getting close to a couple years, but for now it's a year and 3/4 type of thing. So with our events, we are hoping that all of our guests stay till the very end. And we always provide a happy grand finale. So we kind of give that little bit of tip that we make it worthwhile staying for the whole time. In that happy grand finale, we always choose a lucky winner to introduce themselves to the whole group and also announce our weekly referral contest winners. So again, with HMP Wisconsin, Minnesota, we have co-hosts of Emily Gulmer, my wife, Sue Roskoff, John Bedard, Carol Lamb, and Patricia Bjork is our co-host team. So we always take a screenshot to share from who comes back from the breakout rooms. We take a picture. So to get back to the Happy Co-op, on July 6th, 2021. On July 26th is the anniversary date of the Americans with Disabilities Act. So that rolls off my tongue real easy. But with the Happy Co-op history, it's on July 6th, 2021. We became the first networking organization in history to become a co-op. If you don't know what a co-op is, it means we are owned by our share members. Every quarter, we give a portion of our revenue back to our share members. In fact, last quarter, we gave back $5,136.38, and our top share member earned off over $118. So with that, we invite you to determine who these share members are and give them a digital round of applause, or give them a heads up that you're aware of the role that they play towards the success of the Happy Co-op. Now, you might be wondering, how do you earn money from the revenue pool? There are two requirements. You need to start earning points. How much you earn in the revenue sharing pool is based on how many points you have compared to other share members. So we recommend that you create a free co-op account. So everybody out there, if you're seeing this YouTube video, you can go ahead and start a free co-op account to start earning points for networking and other activities you do here at the Happy Neighborhood Project. And it also helps facilitate your time. It's got like registration can be done through there. You can click to join at the time of the meeting that you're planning on attending. So the link to join is hmpabc.com/co-op or /co-op and /registration. hmpabc.com/co-op/registration. To go ahead and take advantage that anybody around the world can go ahead and get a free account and check out the handy dandy tool there. So in terms of the second requirement for how to earn money from the revenue pool, requirement 2 is you must become a share member and a verified Happy business member. You can learn more about that in the back office once you create that free co-op account. If you have any questions, we have a weekly orientation class called how to get the most from H&P and the Happy Co-op, where we answer your questions about the Happy Co-op and questions about how the co-op works. So the link to register is in the back office again. So it's a real nice dashboard that basically all of your interests and everything you can get out of H&P is right there in a nice one-page display, and you can just navigate and self-serve, a nice DIY center, a do-it-yourself center. And we always offer contact to help more personally as well. The high touch to go with, you might call it high tech. It's not really high tech, but the high touch to go with the technology that's offered for free there. So we always like to recognize and thank our verified happy business members. So in taking a moment to recognize and thank our verified happy business member who make it possible to keep these events for free, we point out that most of our H&P verified happy businesses provide a decal in their video square, perhaps especially on their Zoom background. One of the ways you can earn high points at the Happy Neighborhood Project is to do business with these people who are verified happy businesses. And so Emily here has been helping me. In fact, this week we're kind of working to get me caught up to the system and get me to be a verified happy business and a share member and all that. So I can share the experience I'm having going through this enrollment process myself personally right now. While at our networking events, we always encourage our guests to put their information in the chat, at least to get it in there, especially in the main room of the Zoom meeting. But we also put out a thought of what about putting it as well in each of the breakout rooms. So I, as a rule of thumb, I plan to share my contact information 3 times. Once in the main room for everybody. When I'm in a breakout room where you're with 2 to 5 other people, then to put it in there again, a little bit handier for those people that are getting to know you a little more closely. And then again in the second breakout room for the same situation. We ask that with this posting business card information in the chat, that everybody limits it only to their name, business name, and contact information and service. Anything else makes a guest or somebody networking, a networker, look unprofessional. If you have not had this experience of putting it in the chat, it's an opportunity to join us at H&P Wisconsin, Minnesota on Tuesday, January 4th, 1 o'clock Central. Come in and join us on the Zoom, and then you'll have that opportunity. And then at the end of our meetings, we show people how to copy everyone's information so that there can be some follow-ups being done. So again, at the end of all of our meetings, we do the happy grand finale where we choose one lucky winner to introduce themselves to the whole group, and also announcing our weekly referral contest winner. So this is a good time of year to refer a lot of people to the H&P Wisconsin, Minnesota free happy business networking session set to commence on Tuesday, January 4th at 1 o'clock Central, because if you end up referring most people that are in our attendance, you can be recognized as a referral contest winner. So let's go out there and refer and help the community grow H&P Wisconsin, Minnesota. And there are also the other 66 or so events that can be referred to as well, including the H&P Worldwide event. Worldwide main event on Fridays, 1 o'clock Central, 11 Pacific, every Friday. H&P's exclusive text community. It is important to us that we can get you information and to show it to you, being the first one to get announcements, but also obviously it's important to us that you can communicate with us. So if you have not joined our text community yet, pull out your phones and text the number 916-579 7688. Again, it's 916-579-7688. So, and when you're in our meetings, for like, if you refer people to the meeting and they're coming on not aware of that text number, we always give them a chance to send a text before they go into our second breakout room. Otherwise, we encourage you to share with your friends that text number as well. All right, so when we go into our second breakout room session, we recreate the rooms. We do our best to get you with a new person, 2 or 3, hopefully, whatever we can do to get you with new people. And sometimes just based on circumstances, you might be getting a second breakout room with people you already met. So that's a little breakdown leading up to our happy grand finale. So we encourage people to participate in our LinkedIn question of the day. So to go to the Happy Neighborhood Project LinkedIn page, you can find the question of the day through posts. Now we're taking a pause from networking, so headquarters likely will not start generating another LinkedIn question of the day until maybe maybe as it gets to be 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Pacific time on Tuesday, but we'll have to see. They do it as soon as they can. So basically, when you go to the Happy Neighborhood Project LinkedIn page for HMP, the company page, you can go to posts, or you can take a look around and find it yourself. Otherwise, we provide it in our networking meetings. And when you're in our networking meetings, we share the link. The link is an opportunity for all of us to connect on LinkedIn. So when they have a LinkedIn question of the day and then people participate and answer the question, then that's posting our names with the hyperlink to our profile. And then when you hover over the name from the chat, you can figure out if you're not already a first degree contact, you can consider connecting with that individual and growing your network. So basically, when you get the link in our breakout room or in our main room chat at our LinkedIn events, it brings you to our LinkedIn question of the day. And we always provide what our LinkedIn question of the day is. In the LinkedIn comments of the post, we encourage you to put your responses. As people are commenting, you can connect with them by hovering over their names and clicking on the connect button. When you comment, other people can do the same. Many of us at the Happy Neighborhood Project have significantly increased our LinkedIn networks by doing this, but we always advise people to engage with those you connect with after making that connection or even requesting. Try to get a hold of them if you can. Otherwise, for sure, when you become first degree contacts, when they accept. We are encouraging people to apply to become a co-host. So again, at HMP Wisconsin, Minnesota, indicating that you are volunteering to be on the Minnesota team, because John Bedard is our Minnesota guy. And so we'd want a few more co-hosts to join him to run that HMP Minnesota session again, when we can start getting enough attendance from Minnesota to warrant reopening. And again, we're seeking 100 registrations. So your help is greatly significant. There is no way that we can run these events without our co-hosts throughout the world. We have over 230 co-hosts helping us facilitate and grow these events. So if you want to stand out, improve your skills while making a big impact in your business community by being a co-host, apply at hmpabc.com/co-host. In terms of how to save the chat in Zoom meetings, you always go to the chat room, right-click the chat box, and from there, click select all. Copy it, and you can then paste it on a file. Another way is to click the three dots at the bottom right-hand corner, and from there, click Save. If you are a verified member of the Happy Neighborhood Project, we have released a feature to save time by automatically uploading business card information of the people that a verified member has networked with, and have that all provided for a verified member for that convenience. All verified Happy Business members can reach out to their member relations coordinator to learn how to do that. Again, just to be clear, we have two guidelines. Do not put anyone you met from the Happy Neighborhood Project on an email list. If you are not in a breakout room with someone, so you have to come to our events first, please do not call, text, or email them. Instead, connect with them on social media. Like when we said the LinkedIn question of the day, to connect on LinkedIn. You are always welcome. Let's see here. As far as connecting on social media, contacts will be more likely to do a one-to-one when they can see you as a connection on social media. The co-hosts at the Happy Neighborhood Project will always be available to you to support you. So you are always welcome to reach out to do one-to-ones with us, like Emily and myself and the co-hosts that I mentioned, and any of the 230 that you meet. We are all here to help all of the guests, and we can do one-to-ones with anybody in the community. If you are contacted by someone you did not meet in one of our breakout rooms, politely let them know that you prefer to connect with them on social media first. These events are hosted by the Happy Neighborhood Project. So that means if anyone out there is annoying others, they get a happy citation from our Chief Happiness Officer, Edwin. So again, in our meetings, we introduce a contest winner and have them briefly share to the entire group. So the entire attendance of the meeting gets to hear our contest winner share about who they are, what they do, and then potentially a quick reference to the theme of the month, perhaps. So in the weekly contest winners are those who invited the most people to attend that specific event. The benefit of winning is the winner gets 1 minute to introduce themselves in front of the whole group, and then we always announce last week's winner. And again, they get 1 minute, and some say 60 seconds because some people take a minute and might go a minute, 20 seconds, or just make it a little more approximate, but we need to keep it to 1 minute or 60 seconds. Then we go ahead and we select a random winner. We have the happy wheel, and that winner also gets to take 1 minute to share to the group what they have enjoyed most about H&P, and also share what they do. So the power of a guest inviting a guest, or a viewer or somebody listening to this inviting a guest, is that these events can be claimed as your event, and we as co-hosts are always here just to help facilitate it. When you invite your friends, you show them that you care about them. When you invite them, also let them know that they can feel free to invite someone to attend with them. So let's keep growing these groups here at the Happy Neighborhood Project. And again, we are sending this out from H&P, Wisconsin, Minnesota. And we hope to see all of you out there at the Worldwide Main Event on Friday. Or if not, we hope to see you at the same time, same place, July 4th. And that's referencing our H&P, Wisconsin, Minnesota. And again, you can go to hmpabc.com and go to events, go to networking, and find H&P, Wisconsin, Minnesota. And when you're doing that, you will also see that we're in a list of over 67 events. And we always say with everything we do to stay happy. So
I just wanted to make a correction. It's January 4th, not July 4th.
Oh, I'm saying kind of crossing there. Yeah, I was referring to July 6th earlier with the co-op thing. So yeah, thanks for catching that. Yeah, January 6th, Tuesday, January 6th, 1 o'clock Central is when we pick up again for H&P, Wisconsin, Minnesota. Anything else, Emily, before we end our YouTube live?
I don't think so, at least in regards to H&P. I think you pretty much covered it, except to I just wanted to encourage everybody to join us on Tuesdays for H&P Wisconsin, Minnesota, as well as invite all of your contacts to join us on Tuesdays at 1 Central as well. You'd like to see a good turnout to the meeting. So that's all I have to say on H&P at the moment. And if anybody, I am executive assistant with Onward and Upward and Prosperity Pathways, which are a nonprofit and a for-profit. Both founded by Anna Maria Bliven, and they both kind of focus on employment. But Onward and Upward, the nonprofit, also really focuses on combating homelessness, and also kind of focuses on veterans. And so if anybody is interested in donating, volunteering, sponsoring, referring anybody, we are feel free to reach out and let us know. We'd love to help you in any way we can. So I think that's all I'll say for right now.
All right, way to go, Emily. Boy, we put Emily in the hot seat. She did pretty good, folks. Eh? So here we go. So we can share that the efforts that Emily and I are doing, aside from the Happy Neighbor Project, is collaborating with probably about a dozen people at this point for a February 22nd event. So it's a side note from H&P that just with Emily and I coming forward and being available here, there is a February 22nd event called 222 to Save 22. It's responding to losing the lives of veterans to suicide. 22 is the old statistic of 22 veterans a day losing their life to suicide, but the update is it's actually grown 150%, unfortunately, gone way the wrong way, and we're losing way more veterans on average each day. 33 veterans a day is the current statistic we're working on this issue with. So we're going to be doing a lot of awareness and activities, just a nice event, and in some sense a little fundraising coming from the activities going on February 22nd. But it's a nice event for everybody, whether someone's intending to contribute to fundraising or not. Just some good awareness and some good fun and networking, and just a nice event available online through Zoom. And we'll be live streaming it out and so forth. So there'll be podcasts going out from February 22nd. And so folks can feel free to keep in touch with Emily and I for further information about that, and to partake and participate and share it, hopefully, with others. We want tremendous attendance to that. So again, I'm Kurt Roskoff, and I'm an ambassador with the Disability Channel, showcasing abilities. So it's television by and with people with disabilities. It's TV, so it's for everybody. It's media, and it's based out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I'm from the Milwaukee area, and Onward and Upward is a fiscal agent of the Disability Channel. everyone out there can email me, Kurt, Kurt, at thedisabilitychannel.us, and call and text me 262-372-1SKI. That's 262-372-1754. Thank you very much, everybody out there, for your comments and reactions to our YouTube live, and hopefully sharing it on your own timelines, all your social media, and with all of your contacts with this great work that we're sure putting a lot of our energy into. And we hope you might give us a slice of